Former Teen Mom star, Nathan Griffith recently went on a Wacko tirade, but what set him off so badly? He was previously engaged to Janelle Evans, and the two share a son, Kaiser. Things have since gone downhill for Nathan, but what happened this time around? Keep reading for more details. Nathan Griffith goes on Wacko tirade. Viewers first met Nathan Griffith when he and Janelle Evans were happily in love on Teen Mom. He seemed like a stabilizing factor in her life, and they went on to find out they were expecting. Nathan then proposed to Janelle, which was a big deal, and she seemed very excited. Unfortunately, the romance took a turn, and the two parted ways. She ended up with David Eason and had another child, Ensley, with them tying the knot in 2017. Keep in mind that Janelle had a son, Jace, before she even met Nathan or David. Janelle Evans yet, her mother. Barbara had custody of him as she was a reckless teen when she got pregnant. Nathan found himself in a lot of trouble and has been working on getting himself sober. When his son Kaiser was struggling in Las Vegas, Janelle sent him to live with Nathan's mother, Doris, in Tennessee. This was supposed to help him get closer to his father and gain more stability. However, Nathan was still rehabilitating himself in Las Vegas, so the move did not make much sense. Kaiser was brought home within days, and Nathan went on to expose the abuse his son suffered at the hands of Janelle's husband, David. Although it appeared Nathan Griffith was working hard to get himself on track and be a proactive parent, he seems to have gone backward. An Instagram post was shared in a Reddit thread where he went on a tangent that does not make any sense. It appears he is condoning abusing his partner as long as they are okay with it. Nathan currently has a new 21-year-old girlfriend who he likes to mess with, but he also delved into his past where he was bullied. Make it make sense. Teen Mom followers attempted to understand what Nathan Griffith was saying, and they simply couldn't. So, what were some of their theories as to what he was talking about? Many just felt he came off as sick and abusive. It's so something it made me wonder what my intensely abusive ex will say about me to his new girlfriend when he gets out of prison, lol. People who aren't abusive don't have to write a thesis on why they aren't abusive. Even if I believed that Nathan was half as well-meaning as he wants to come across, he's literally strangled several women and almost killed his own sister. Some believed that Nathan was trying to convince himself that he was a better man this time around than before. Was this the case? They did not want to see how it played out in the end. Hopefully, things will turn out for the better and no one will be harmed in the long run. What do you make of Nathan's lengthy message, and do you believe he is a safe person? Or do you think that this is cause for alarm? Let us know in the comments below. In the ever-turning world of reality television alumni, few stories are as volatile and concerning as the recent trajectory of former Teen Mom star Nathan Griffith. Once introduced to audiences as a potential beacon of stability for the notoriously tumultuous Janelle Evans, Griffith has since become a figure mired in legal troubles, public feuds, and a battle for sobriety. Now, a new and deeply confusing social media tirade has thrust him back into the spotlight, raising serious questions about his current state of mind and the safety of those around him. The bizarre post, which appeared to condone abusive behavior under certain conditions, has not only baffled followers, but also served as a stark reminder of the violent history that continues to shadow his life. Viewers first met Nathan Griffith during his relationship with Janelle Evans on MTV's Teen Mom 2. At the time, he seemed to be a positive influence, a stark contrast to the chaotic relationships that had defined Evans's past. Their romance blossomed quickly, leading to the birth of their son Kaiser, and a heartfelt proposal that suggested a brighter, more stable future for the young mother. For a moment, it appeared Griffith had succeeded where others had failed, providing a foundation of support and love. Unfortunately, the reality TV fairy tale was short-lived. The relationship soured, culminating in a bitter and highly publicized breakup. Evans soon moved on, marrying David Eason, with whom she had another child, Ensley, while Griffith's life began a downward spiral that would play out in courtrooms and on social media for years to come. The fallout from their split has been a long and painful saga, primarily centered on their son Kaiser. While Evans built a new life with Eason, a life that would later be marred by Eason's own controversies and the removal of their children by Child Protective Services, Griffith struggled to find his footing. His journey has been marked by stints in rehab and numerous legal issues, all while he attempted to maintain a relationship with his son. In a recent, desperate attempt to provide Kaiser with a more stable environment, Evans sent the boy to live with Griffith's mother, Doris, in Tennessee. The plan, however, was fraught with logistical flaws from the start, as Griffith himself was still in a rehabilitation facility in Las Vegas, rendering him unable to be the hands-on father the move intended. Within days, Kaiser was returned home, and the incident prompted Griffith to go public with explosive allegations that his son had suffered abuse at the hands of Janelle's husband, David Eason, further complicating an already toxic co-parenting dynamic. It was against this backdrop of personal struggle and parental advocacy that Griffith unleashed his most recent and bewildering social media post. Shared on Instagram and subsequently dissected in a fervent Reddit thread, the message was a rambling, incoherent tangent that left followers scrambling for a logical explanation. In the post, Griffith appeared to attempt a defense of his character, delving into his past experiences with being bullied. However, the message took a deeply disturbing turn when he seemed to suggest that abusing a partner could be permissible, as long as the partner was okay with it. This convoluted justification, aimed at his new 21-year-old girlfriend whom he likes to mess with, was met not with understanding, but with a wave of alarm and disgust. The reaction from the teen mom community was swift and unequivocal. Followers and critics, who have watched Griffith's story unfold for years, attempted to decipher his meaning but largely concluded that the post was a revealing glimpse into a dangerous mindset. As one commenter poignantly noted, "It's so something it made me wonder what my intensely abusive ex will say about me to his new girlfriend when he gets out of prison, LOL. People who aren't abusive don't have to write a thesis on why they aren't abusive." This sentiment was echoed by many who felt Griffith's lengthy explanation was a classic sign of an abuser attempting to reframe their actions. The comment continued with a chilling reminder of his past. "Even if I believe that Nathan was half as well-meaning as he wants to come across, he's literally strangled several women and almost killed his own sister. This history of violence is the critical context that transforms Griffith's recent rant from a mere Wacko tirade into a potential cause for serious alarm. His documented past includes multiple accusations of physical violence against women, a fact that cannot be separated from his current ambiguous statements about relationship dynamics. For many, the post wasn't just confusing. It was a red flag. Theories abounded as to his motivation. Some speculated that he was trying to convince himself and his new partner that he has evolved into a better man. Others saw it as a sign that he is regressing, falling back into patterns of thought that have previously led to destructive and harmful behavior. The attempt to link his past bullying to his current worldview was seen by many as a deflection, a way to garner sympathy while avoiding accountability for his own actions. Ultimately, Nathan Griffith's social media meltdown is more than just reality TV drama. It's a window into the complex and often unresolved trauma that fuels cycles of abuse. His journey, from a hopeful figure on a television screen to a man publicly grappling with his demons, highlights the limitations of reality TV in capturing the true depth of personal struggle. While he may have periods of working to get himself on track and be a proactive parent, this latest incident suggests that the path to genuine change is fraught with setbacks. The central question now is one of safety. Is Griffith a man successfully navigating his way toward redemption, or is this tirade a sign that he remains a danger to himself and others? As he continues to share his life publicly, the well-being of his son, Kaiser, and his new, young girlfriend hangs in the balance, leaving observers to watch with a mixture of morbid curiosity and genuine concern for what might happen next.